Dear children, we are going to learn about the last superclass, namely Tetrapoda, which bear limbs. So those animals which are bearing limbs comes under the superclass, namely Tetrapoda. And again, it is divided into four classes, namely Amphibia, Reptilia, Aves, and Mammalia. Now let us learn about the class Amphibia. They have that is about their habit and habitat. They live in both aquatic and terrestrial habitats and need water for breathing. The body has head and trunk region, and some have tail region. The skin is moist without any scales, and they have two pairs of limbs. That's why they come under Tetrapoda. And tympanum represents the ear, and they have a three-chambered heart with two auricles and one ventricle. Two auricles and one ventricle is present in the class, namely Amphibia. And they are poikilotherms. What do you mean by poikilotherms? They are cold-blooded. The alimentary canal, urinary and reproductive tracts open into a cloaca, which opens to exterior environment. So that's about the alimentary canal, urinary and the reproductive tracts. Respiration is by the help of gills, and gills respiration is taking place by larva, and also respiration also takes place by lungs and skin, that is cutaneous respiration. And sexes are separate, fertilization is external, they are oviparous, and development is indirect. Examples are the toads, the frogs, the hyla, that is the tree frogs, the salamanders, and ichthyophis, that is a limbless amphibia. Next is about the class Reptilia. Reptilia, they have a dry and conified skin, and epidermal scales or scutes are present. We can see the scales and scutes which is present on the external body. And snakes and lizards, they shed their scales as skin cast. You can see the skin getting removed over here. Okay, their scales are removed. They shed off their scales, which is called as a skin cast. If it is present, they have two pairs of limbs. And the locomotion is mainly the crawling mode of locomotion, and the tympanum represents the ear. They have a three-chambered heart, that is, and but a septum is present which separates the ventricles. They are poikilotherms, that means they are cold-blooded animals. They have a well-developed alimentary canal and respiration with the help of lungs, and fertilization is internal, and they are oviparous, that means they lay eggs, and the development is direct. They do not have a larval stage in their life cycle. Examples are turtles, tortoise, chameleon, hemilodactylus, calotes, crocodiles, alligators. All these comes under the class Reptilia. In addition to these, there are the snakes, namely the naja, which is called as a cobra, bungaris, the crate fish, vipera, that is a viper fish. All these are poisonous snakes, whereas non-poisonous are the python, which is a non-poisonous reptile. Next, we are going to learn about the class aves. That means all the birds comes under aves. They have presence of feathers and beak, and forelimbs are modified into wings, which help them for a flight mode. And dry skin without glands except the oil gland, which is present at the base of their tail. Hind limbs, they have scales and are modified for walking, swimming, or clasping tree branches. They have long, hollow, and pneumatic bones. What do you mean pneumatic bones? Hollow bones which make them lightweight so that it helps them for flight mode. And tympanum represents their ear. We can see a tympanum over here. And they have four-chambered heart, and they are homeotherms. What do you mean homeotherms? They are warm-blooded animals. They have thermoregulation and osmoregulation in order to maintain a constant temperature and also salt concentration. And the digestive tract, they have additional chambers like crop and gizzard. This is a crop and gizzard which helps them for digestion. And they have double respiration. They have air sacs which is connected to a well-developed lungs. Fertilization is internal, and they are egglings, so they are called as oviparous, and development is direct. Examples are the corvus, the crow, columbia, the parrot, the psittacula, that is a parrot, then the ostrich, a pawa, peacock, penguin, vulture. All these comes under the class aves. And last is the class called as mammalia. Why they are called as mammals? Due to the presence of mammary glands, that is, milk producing glands are present in this class, so they come under mammalia. The skin is covered with hair, and two pairs of limbs are present, which is helping from walking, running, climbing, burrowing, swimming, or flying. The external ear is not represented by tympanum. Instead, we have a pinna. And four-chambered heart is present, two auricles and two ventricles, and homeothermus, that means they are warm-blooded. And they have a well-developed alimentary canal. Dentition is heterodont. What do you mean heterodont? That is, they are having different types of teeth. And they are thecodont. That means they are the tooth is inserted in a socket, and diphyodont, that means two sets of teeth is present in their life cycle. And respiration is by means of lungs. The sexes are separate, fertilization is internal, and they are usually viviparous. That means they give birth to their young ones, except echidna and platypus. Rest are viviparous. Echidna and platypus, they are exceptional. That means they are oviparous, and the development is direct. So these are the general characters of the amphibia, the reptilia, the aves, and mammalia. So thus we have come to an end of the chapter Animal Kingdom. Thank you.